Hey everyone, it's Keely here, and today I'm sharing a layout and process video for Scrap Squad, and I'm going to be using day 7 of the 12 Days of Summer Scraplifts as my inspiration for today's lift. Now, today's lift, I absolutely love it, and I really love how my version has turned out as well. I did have to change things up a little bit to fit on to my A4 page. You can see today's lift in the top right hand corner, and I've also added the link in the description below. Now for this page, I have pulled out 2 photographs which was taken I think these were actually taken in spring. We do sometimes get some really nice weather in spring here in the UK. So yeah, I think these might have actually been taken in spring rather than summer, but they are very summery themed photographs. And these photos are of Darcy, and she's playing in the paddling pool, having a really good time. I actually took these photos when we was meant to be on holiday, and obviously we couldn't go as, you know, all holidays and things got cancelled last year. So I kind of randomly bought a paddling pool for the kids. I didn't even think to check how big it was. And it was actually way too big for our backyard, but we squeezed it in and the kids had an amazing time. Obviously it wasn't a holiday, but you know, it was better than nothing. So yeah, these photos of Darcy having a really good time in the pool. And there were 2 photographs taken like literally seconds after each other, and it's like one of them she's pausing for me with a little cheeky smile, and then the second one she was laughing, and I just think there's such cute photos, and I really love the colours in them as well. Perfect for this collection. They've got the turquoisey blue in the background, then the kind of blue looking water, and then her swimsuit is like bright pink. So yeah, I really do love how these photos turned out. And I thought this lift would be perfect, even though there is only 1 photo on the original layout. I think it does kind of lend itself to be able to have 2 photographs if you want. Now, obviously, I do scrap in a smaller scale. So for me to be able to have all those paper layers and all them embellishments, I decided rather than having them come across from each other, that I'd do kind of 1 cluster at the top and 1 at the bottom. So in a way it kind of looks like I've kind of just cut it in half and moved them around. So now I'm just kind of playing with some kind of paper scraps to create lots and lots of layers. Now normally I'm not very good at layers, but I found this really easy, and I really enjoyed putting all these different pieces together, all these different patterns and colours, and I really love how it turns out. I think it does help because of the colours in my photo match this collection so well. So I do think that did help me find this a lot easier. So I've added this gorgeous blue which is in the collection. I think it's the most beautiful summery blue. I've also added the gorgeous floral paper which has all the colours that are in the collection. I've added some red which I've cut into a circle because I noticed there were some circle elements on the original. And I've also pulled in a little bit more of that blue because I just love the colour of it, and done that one horizontal across the page. I've pulled in this the yellow strips which I'm doing now. I'm cutting them down and sticking them in because before I stick anything down I kind of always like to lay everything out first. But I do change the yellow and change it for the rainbow stripe which is in the collection. Just because I felt like it kind of worked better. I needed like another white with all the colours in, just to balance it out a little bit. Now this is where I decided to bring in some of the really light blue that's in the collection. It's kind of like a light turquoise, and just add a little pop of that into the paper clusters as well. And I'm really loving how this is kind of looking so far. I like all the patterns, I love all the colours, and I think I'm going to start trying to commit now to sticking this down so that I can start pulling in embellishments and other things that I can tuck in, you know, in each of the clusters. I'm going to distress the edges of all my papers. I really love the look of this. And when you add lots of different paper layers like I have done on here, it kind of separates them. I think inking edges used to be what everyone kind of used to do to separate patterns and colours and things, where now, you know, distressing does the exact same thing, and it just adds so much texture to a layout as well, which I love that. I love when you kind of look at a page and it looks like it's got lots of different textures, and it makes you want to kind of touch it and feel it and you know, see what's going on. So now all my papers are stuck down. Like I said, I distressed all the edges of all the papers, including like the little thin strips as well. I have, like I said, changed the yellow little paper strip out and used this beautiful rainbow stripe. And now I'm kind of pulling in some embellishments. I've got the die cuts on my desk, I've got the foam stickers on my desk, and also the sticker sheet as well. And I'm just pulling things in and seeing what's going to work for me on this page. I'm trying to think of colours as well to kind of match the photograph, to match the colours that I've used throughout the page. And I'm just kind of putting them on the layout, seeing what I think, and kind of deciding whether or not they're going to make it onto the page. I'm thinking about using one of these cut apart tags. I love these in the Simple Stories collections. I really enjoy adding tags to a page. Again, it just adds another layer, another bit of detail and some more colour on a page. And again, I do the same thing with the tags. I go through them and decide what I think I might use and what I won't use, and kind of just filter things down until I get a little pile of things that are going to be possibilities for the page. Now there is a little floral tag at the top. I'd already used the top part of the tag and cut the floral bit at the bottom off so that I could fussy cut that out, because it would make a perfect embellishment on a page rather than hidden behind a photo or a paper layer. Pulling in stickers now, some phrase stickers with phrases on that I think I might use on the page. I've got a little tab that again, it's in that lovely rainbow pattern, so I'm thinking, oh, that might work for this page as well. Some sunglasses. I think I've mentioned before that my daughter Darcy wears glasses. She used to wear them all the time. On these photographs, she hasn't got them on because she was in the pool. And she hates it when like her glasses get dirty or wet and things, so it's just better for her to take them off when she's in the water, even though she even though she can't see a thing, but she does wear glasses full time, so I always try to include like glasses or sunglasses and things on Darcy's page, because I think it just, I don't know, it just makes me think of Darcy when I see glasses, even though I wear glasses myself as well. But yeah, whenever I can use like glasses on Darcy's pages, I love to do that. I have pulled in some Bramble Fox perspectives that I bought last summer, and they are stunning. And I was thinking, would I maybe use them on this layout just because of Darcy wearing this bright pink swimsuit. But unfortunately, they don't make it onto this page. But they are there, in case, for a future layout, they're bound to make it onto a layout eventually. I'm just fiddling around still with some embellishments, deciding what I want to go where. I love this word love because again it has all the colours in it, and it just works really well for this page, and it does make it on, and it does stay where it is right there on the corner of the tag. I've got a little pink flower on my desk that I must have fussy cut with the intention of using it on another page. And fussy cut it from this beautiful floral paper that's on this page. And I think I do go off camera shortly, maybe now, and I fussy cut a few more out because they're actually perfect just to dot around the page. I've got the word make a splash under the top photo, a little bathing suit as well, which again matches this photo perfectly. I've pulled in, what else have I pulled in? I've got some florals. I did fussy cut out that floral from the tag. And I've also got part of a floral die cut. I think I'd cut it in half on a previous page. And I'm going to tuck those in at the sides of the photographs. I've also fussy cut out some little blue flowers from the pattern paper just to dot that gorgeous blue colour around the page. And I think I'm just adding some twine to my tag, and I'm going to tie it into a bow, just because I think that looks really cute. Now, my bows don't always work very well. In fact, I was actually trying to make a page today, and my bows just wasn't working at all, and I gave up in the end and just snipped it and made little, little bits of twine sticking up from the tag instead. I think I'm just like sticking things down and committing to things now. This page did take me quite a while to create, because I am quite undecisive and I like to kind of leave things laid out for a little bit before I commit to things. But I think actually out of all of the 12 days, because obviously when I'm doing these voiceovers, I have completed them all. But out of all the 12 days, I think this might be my favourite layout of them all. I really love how it turned out. So now all my embellishments are stuck down. I've got die cuts on this page. I've got some of the foam stickers. I've got stickers. I've got fussy cut florals. I've also got word stickers, which I think I mentioned yesterday that I like to include lots of word stickers because I think it just helps tell the story without having to read journaling. I think I've already added them on. No, I'm going to add some sequins and bits on soon. But now I'm kind of pulling in my title. Like I did mention yesterday, we have got the foam title stickers, but I'm finding that because I scrap in a smaller scale, and I have found this with Simple Stories title stickers before, but they are really large. So I also purchased from Rebecca's shop the sticker book with the alphabets in, just because I knew I'd be able to use these for titles. So I'm going to use the title Pool Fun. And unfortunately, right at the end here, my camera died. So I have lost a little bit of footage at the end, but I do move the title down to the bottom underneath the bottom photograph. And I finish off with some sequins, gems and some splatters as well. So this is my finished page. I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone's take on today's layout. And I will be back tomorrow are we on day 8 tomorrow? I'll be back tomorrow. Bye everyone.